Hello, and welcome to The Night Before Tomorrow. I'm Sandra, your host. Stay tuned for an interview with some fun with a very special guest. Hey, it's the night before tomorrow. What's the night before tomorrow? You guessed it, it's tonight. My name is Sandra, and today we will be having a special guest share his passion for music and how he is making it a potential career path. Here with us is none other than Mac London. Welcome to our show, Mac. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what kind of music you make.
I'm a business major at Fullerton College, and I make blues music. I think I started off with blues, and as I started getting other instruments like synthesizers and keyboards and bass, I started branching out and making new stuff. So it's moving into something different.
How come you chose business as your major instead of music?
I think business is more profitable when it comes to looking towards the future. There's definitely some dreams and pursuits that feel like fun, like film or art, and some of those avenues can make money, but I don't think music, in terms of rock, especially as a genre, can make money right now. It's more, the money in music is more for the rappers.
Not too profitable. What type of music do you make?
Mainly now psychedelic blues, spacier stuff. Synthesizers are a lot of fun, and that's changed music for me entirely. It's like an alien instrument. You just twist some knobs and get some different sounds, and it's fun. All the different possibilities.
What's your designated sound?
What's my
designated sound?
I think anything, a lot of reverb, too much reverb. People that play music would say a lot of distortion, too much distortion. People would probably say, I think I need to learn moderation when it comes to effects and stuff. But yeah, I think right now just experimental, just seeing what I can do.
That's kind of on the spot, but can you show us a little bit?
Yeah, I actually have a guitar, right? No, I'm just kidding. I wish I could, but.
What type of artists have you inspired your music and artist choices?
Jim Morrison of The Doors, Ray Manzarek of The Doors for sure. His keyboarding is crazy. Jack White in his, White Stripes especially, in his newer projects now. And then I think all of Pink Floyd. Those are probably my biggest inspirations.
If you were to connect music and business, what type of career would you like?
I think connecting the two are hard. Whenever you put any art out there, you do become a business. You're distributing something that you hope other people will, want. And with that comes merchandising and distribution and branding and all that. So my business degree will help me with that for sure. But mainly I want to keep music separate from that. I want to separate my hobbies and my obligations.
So what are you hoping your business major will take you?
Hopefully to entrepreneurship, hopefully to financial prosperity, or just getting by. I think in today's economic climate and what we're going to see in the future, if my future was a grade, I'd be going for a B. So I think that's what my business major is hopefully going to accomplish for me.
Have you had any projects as of late regarding business that you're proud of?
Yeah, I got a job offer for a sales position at a company the other day. Some lady left me her card. I've been in contact with a broker and a banker, trying to make connections and see which avenue I want to get into. I got to get out of serving. I hate serving people. Your cheese coming out, your burger coming out with cheese on it when you said you didn't want cheese isn't that big of a deal. We'll make you a new burger. You don't need to freak out. So hopefully you get out of that industry.
I totally understand that one. How do you decide to which stocks to invest? I know you're really been big into stocks.
The biggest. The best way to safely invest in a stock is to look at its history, do your research, look at spreadsheets and earnings and all that, its financial statements, and see if it's going to grow. If you think a company is going to grow, buy stock in it. If you think a company's overvalued in the market, don't buy the stock. But definitely don't buy into hype and then waste all your money on hype.
Thank you so much, Mac, for this awesome interview. And when we get back from some commercials, we will be playing a musical game.
I'm looking forward to that musical game, let me tell you. I think
you'll really like it, really fun.
I don't know if you're ready for the fun. I'm worried about you.
Welcome back. It's time for our game of the day. Today I will be having a card game with 2 musical artists on them, and Mac will be deciding which one he thinks is more influential in music and why. So here we have David Bowie or Madonna.
David Bowie, he's one of those guys where you pick up a best of album and you listen to it and you realize that all of the hits you knew from the 80s were David Bowie.
So you don't like voguing?
Who?
Voguing. Vogue.
Voguing? Oh, is that a Madonna thing?
Yes.
Oh, well, apparently not.
Okay, so in terms of makeup, who's the best?
Ooh, that's hard. That's hard. I mean, Madonna probably had more armpit hair than David Bowie. So makeup, maybe David Bowie, but armpit hair for sure Madonna.
Totally get it. The Who or the Police?
The Who. I can't, what's the name of that song? Eminence Front? That's such a good song. That song, roll your windows down, driving down some sort of freeway at night. Hopefully there's no traffic that gets rid of the fun of it, but that's a great song.
Let's see, Adele or Beyonce?
Adele, definitely. What's the album, 21, I think?
Yeah, so many, 21, 23, 25,
yeah,
27.
geez. These numerical album names are super creative too. But yeah, I think 21 was the album that came out and just dominated the radio. She's fantastic. Beyonce too, all the single ladies. Christmas time is coming around, so All I Want for Christmas, Is You is going to be playing nonstop.
That's a Mariah Carey song.
Same. I have a conspiracy that they're the same person, so we can get into that later.
Ouch, no, that's not true. Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Kendrick Lamar. Good Kid, Mad City that put him on the map as a SoCal artist for history, so in terms of rap.
And J. Cole, fan or not?
A little, yeah. I haven't listened to him as much as I should have. He was big in high school, and he got played on the radio. But I think usually if an album's good, it catches your attention, and if not, or if it's not up your alley, it doesn't. And J. Cole never really caught my attention.
That's very interesting. So the Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
That's an age-old debate, but definitely the Beatles. I think they did a lot more for music than the Rolling Stones did. But the Rolling Stones are fantastic. They're really good. But the Beatles and George Martin, the producer, they did a lot for sound engineering and music composition.
What would you say your favorite song is from the Beatles?
A Day in the Life. That one, it displays a lot of really advanced production techniques. John Lennon's voice on that is just a true display of his talents, and overall, it incorporated that psychedelic sound that was introduced in Sgt. Pepper's. Overall, I think it was a culmination of why people started to like the modern Beatles versus their earlier stuff.
Okay, let's take it a little further. Paul McCartney or John Lennon?
Oh, we're going deep.
There.
We're zooming in. John Lennon, Cooler Glasses. Paul McCartney. I'm kind of upset that he's one of the living Beatles. I think we should have traded him out for someone else. He had that horrible Christmas song. He needs to just He did
Retire?
he did, well, maybe even more than that. He did what he needed to do for the world. So let's move on from Paul McCartney.
What do you think about the Kanye West song and Rihanna and Paul
Yeah, again, let's
McCartney?
move on from Paul McCartney. I think, that's another reason why.
All right, so thank you for joining us on another episode. This was really fun, Mac.
Thank you.
And
This is really fun. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
of course,
Who's your favorite musical artist?
music artist,
Yeah.
I think it would be Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. Okay, you mean Beyonce. So let's talk about this. Why?
Well, I mean, come on. Mariah Carey got the high notes,
She does got
got
the
the
high notes,
voice.
yeah. That's true.
Okay, so thank you for joining us on another episode of The Night Before Tomorrow. Please join us again as we have a new exciting guest next week.